21 years.
Behaviorally, what does it mean when a smoker says, well, I don't want a law that says I can't smoke, but if anybody asks me, I won't?
See, there's a problem with that argument, and I think there's two things. One is we are talking about a health issue, and I know that we have difference of opinions here, but I think it's important. If one side is going to say it's not, I think I can say it is, and I think the Surgeon General's report supports that. The second issue is that the majority of people do want to be in these settings where they don't have to be bothered by smoke. We recently did a survey of restaurants, people that go to restaurants in Chicago, and 70% said they were bothered by the fact that they have to endure smoke when they go out to restaurants. We did an interesting study to kind of challenge some of the contentions being made here. We took a group of 30 restaurants, and we basically tried to influence them to set up no smoking sections. We were only able to get 3 out of the 30, 10% of the restaurants, with a variety of incentives and publicity, to get them to voluntarily put up no smoking sections. Now, what this study suggests is that the majority of people, even in Lincoln Park, where we did our research, are not going to move, are not going to, with public interest, with people making phone calls, with associations behind it, with the Chamber of Commerce supporting the initiative, we were able to get a very small minority of these restaurants to basically put up no smoking sections. I think what that suggests is public initiatives are not going to work. What we need is legislation.
Well, if the public initiative is not strong enough to get these people to work in the market, why should a law be passed that says they have to have smoking sections and non-smoking sections? I mean, where's the equity in that? It's like the ERA thing. Most of the people want the ERA, but the legislatures won't pass it.
Because the majority of the people support it, and it's the people who are owning the restaurants that are not willing to basically comply to the wishes of the majority. And I'd probably turn that question over to a legislator, because I think he could probably answer it better.
Why pass the law, Bob?
Why pass the law?
Yeah.
Because
if the restaurants aren't willing to say, yeah, 80% of my patrons don't smoke, and they're upset and they won't come here anymore, but clearly that's not enough.
That is a statement that was made by the Restaurant Association. However, the Restaurant Association has endorsed House Bill 20, the Clean Indoor Air Act, which basically stipulated, again, was that they had to set up a smoking and a non-smoking area. If they wanted 90% of the place to be non-smoking or 80% of it be smoking, but they have to set up a designated no smoking area or a smoking area and give a freedom of choice.